Ron, the famous plant detective. Shh, shh, shh. I'm here to find out the secrets of plants. I mean, how many plants are there in this garden? How do plants grow? Do plants go to school? Do they have homework? And most importantly, do they watch television programs? Shh, shh, shh.
There are so many plants around us. Big and tall trees that reach high up into the sky. Shorter ones that are close to the ground. And tiny ones like these mosses that grow on tree barks and in drains. Look closely. These tiny plants look like a furry carpet. These plants will never grow tall. They are so small, we often step over them without even seeing them. Look at this tall grass along the roadside. It can grow to be taller than you. It is called lalang. These are the flowers. They are packed close together. Together, they look like long, hairy tails. This grass has a special name. It's called love grass. Do you know why? Well, the next time you see such grass in the field, try walking past them. You'll find bits of their seeds sticking onto your socks and trousers. Because they stick onto your clothing, they are called love grass. Another plant that grows along the roadside is this. Watch. Touch the leaves and they fold together. This is the touch-me-not plant. You must be careful when you go near touch-me-nots. Just look at how sharp the thorns are. These are the flowers of the touch-me-not plant. Each little hair on this purple ball is a flower. If you have the chance, try counting how many little flowers make up a purple ball. Each time you are in the garden, look out for the different wildflowers there. You may have seen this plant. It climbs up fences and sometimes climbs up other plants for support. See how beautiful the flowers are? This is often called the morning glory. Do you know why? It's because the flowers open in the morning and are closed by afternoon. A special group of plants that grows in the garden or along the roadside is the fungus. We call some of them mushrooms. Mushrooms have no leaves, no stems, and no flowers. This mushroom, however, has a stalk and a cap that looks like an umbrella. Under the cap of this mushroom are many thin layers called gills. Mushrooms can be found in many places. They grow very quickly in warm and moist places. But they can't make their own food. That's why they often live on dead and rotting plants. They can be of different shapes and colors. Many mushrooms you find in the garden and on the roadside are poisonous, so don't eat them. This plant often grows on trees. It is called the bird's nest fern. It is so called because it looks a little like a bird's nest. This fern, like all other ferns, does not bear flowers. If you come across ferns, try looking for brown dots like these. Or stripes like these. Inside them are spores, which will grow into new ferns. Do you know why spores are kept on the underside of leaves? This is to make sure they remain dry even when it rains. This fern grows on trees too. See how interesting its leaves are? Now pick up the pencil and draw a leaf of your own on a piece of paper. Was your leaf like this? Many leaves are this shape. But there are many others which are of different shapes, patterns and colors. Some leaves are like large fans. Others are thin, like needles. And some others are big enough for a tired turtle to rest on. This is the leaf of a special plant. Just look at the thorns. See how sharp the points are? The thorns scare away animals so that the animals will not pick or eat them. And this is the fruit. It is called the nipple fruit. Do you know why it is called a nipple fruit? Does this give you an idea? Some people, however, say it looks like an animal's head. There would be no fruit if there were no flowers. The colorful parts of most flowers are called petals. Many flowers have 5 petals. But not all flowers have 5 petals. Flowers can be so beautiful and colorful. This flower has a very pleasant smell. Some people say this flower reminds them of a snake's head. What do you think? This is a common enough plant. But do you know where the flowers are? Here they are, these tiny tubes. These colorful parts, which look like petals, are in fact leaves. Watch this closely. This leaf is not like other leaves. At its tip is a long tube that leads to a pitcher. The pitcher has a lid or a cover. When insects get in, the lid closes the mouth and the insect is trapped inside. The pitcher plant eats insects. Have you seen this tree before? See how round its fruit is. That's why it is called a cannonball tree. The cannonball tree is very special. The flowers and fruit grow near to the ground on the lower part of the tree trunk and nowhere else. The wonder of plants is all around us. To discover the mystery of plants, all we need to do is to watch a plant grow.
If you should come across this tree, stay a while, its beauty to see. Its trunks, its roots have turned and twisted into a maze that's wild and knotted. This leaf, this fruit and bud so new are all so special, so wonderful. Each has its secret, its own story, each waiting to share its mystery. So look at these plants if you may, as you walk past them on your way. Who knows what miracle you will behold as you watch each flower, each leaf unfold.